Hey everyone, it's Siobhan here. My hair I did today was inspired by the character of Cersei Lannister from The Purple Wedding. And before I begin, I'm going to show you I have a couple of materials that I'm going to be using in this video. You're going to need bobby pins, probably small elastics. You're going to need to know how to braid and rope braid. You'll need, well, I don't know if you'll need it, but I'm using hair extensions to kind of fatten up this updo. And I've got these they kind of look like shoulder pads, but they're not. They're hair foundations, and they're really thin, but they kind of bump up your hair, and they're made out of velcro. I found these in a local beauty store here in New York, and I will see if I can find some on Amazon and link that in the underbar below. I'm going to start by making 2 small rope braids here at the front of my face. Now I'm going to make like a section here at my crown, and I'm going to pull it to the side and braid it. Before I braid it, I'm going to clip in a 2-pronged weft of hair to make my braid a little bit bigger. And for this hair project, I kind of wish that I had extensions or pieces of hair without these that I could just braid in with my own hair. And I contemplated cutting off the clips, but I decided not to because I thought maybe I would need these again for another hair video. Here I'm sectioning 2 additional pieces of hair and using an elastic to tie them under my chin for now. Before moving forward, I stopped to clip in some of my hair extensions. I divided my hair 3 times and clipped in 2 4-clip wefts, 3 2-clip wefts, and a few single ones also. Basically, I clipped extensions in on top of each other, trying to pump up the volume of my hair. As I said previously, I contemplated cutting the hair off the clips and just braiding it in that way, but I decided not to in case I needed them as is for future hair projects. In retrospect, it probably would have been a lot easier without the clips, and I have to wonder if the show's stylists built this updo on the Cersei wig by doing just that and adding in large quantities of loose hair. When all my extra hair was added in, I placed my velcro foundation on the top of the side section braid and wrapped it around the outside. I have to say, this was my first time using this kind of a hairpiece, and I absolutely love it because it holds everything with no pins. I'm actually not sure how I lived my life without it before. I also used it to hold back the 2 original rope braids. Next, I took the 2 sections I'd tied under my chin and brushed them back and tied them together behind my head. I still had space to cover on the foundation, so I sectioned an additional 2 pieces, rope twisted them up and over to the opposite side of my head. This took care of hiding it pretty well, and I was happy I decided to use extra hair, otherwise I'm not sure I'd have had enough for the back portion of this style. To be totally honest, I wasn't sure of exactly what was going on with the back of this hairstyle, and I'm sure there's several different ways someone could interpret it. I thought about doing some barrel curls at first, but chose instead to make a number of different sized rope twists. Don't forget that she has 2 over-the-shoulder braids, so leave a section of hair loose at the nape of your neck. I think I might have made 6 or 7 rope twist braids, which without the extra hair might not have been enough for me to cover the entire back of my head. For those of you who've got longer hair than mine, you may be able to get away with less braids or no extensions, because when you coil your braids, you'll obviously have more to wrap around than I do. And that's all I did. I curled them into O shapes, and when I could, I interlaced the ends around each other. You can see that even with the hair extensions, it's still not as full as I would have liked it to have been, and I've still got a few pieces that I have to tuck underneath. But first I'm going to take care of this undersection, and with that I'm going to make the 2 little braids that go over the shoulder. So I'll divide it into 4. I'm going to take the one in my left hand, place it over the one in my right, so now I have a little cross, and I'm going to take this one here and place it over, and I'm bringing it this way. So I'm kind of making like a little basket weave. This one is going to go under, over, like that. I'm just going to finish it by making 2 little rope braids. I think in the scene she didn't have anything tying them together, but I might put a little elastic in mine. This is an optional step. You can kind of leave your hair as it is, but in the scene she does have this sort of jeweled ribbon that's woven through her hair, and you can do this any way you want. You can skip it altogether. I don't have a ribbon that's similar. I have this green one here, and I'm going to try and use it to create that sort of pattern. And there you have it. This is the end of my video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!